It's taken nearly 36 years, but Friday morning, the disgraced former hockey coach was let off in handcuffs. Bernard Bernie Lynch will now begin a 3-year prison sentence for sexual assault and assault. In 1988, Lynch was the newly hired assistant coach of the Western Hockey League's Regina Pats. Lynch was attempting to recruit a 17-year-old when he inappropriately touched him and hit him. But after a week-long trial last year, Court of King's Bench Justice Peter Bergbush said he was left with no reasonable doubt about Lynch's guilt. Lynch spoke in court before his sentence was delivered, and once again he categorically denied that he ever had sexual relations with the then teen, whose identity is protected under a publication ban. But Bergbush didn't believe that, saying Lynch took advantage of his position as a coach and relied on a culture of secrecy in hockey that meant players could not come forward if they were abused.
He carefully chose his victim, somebody he knew was not going to resist because of who he was and who Mr. Lynch was and what Mr. Lynch meant to his career. He also knew, or was pretty sure, that that 17-year-old kid, wasn't going to say anything because of the stigma attached to that and the impact it would have on his potential career.
The judge's decision was in line with the Crown's argument for a 3-year sentence in a federal penitentiary. He also ordered Lynch to submit his DNA to a databank and comply with the Sex Offender Registration Act for 20 years. He will not be able to own a gun or try to contact the victim. The defense had argued for 18 months in a provincial jail.
I mean, for someone in his position, he's not looking at it the way a lawyer looks at it. He's just saying, I didn't do this, I want to appeal, which is what anybody in his situation would do.
In court, the complainant, who's now in his 50s, was silent as the decision was read, but his supporters let out a cheer of yes once they heard it. He's previously told the court that a weight was lifted off his shoulders when Lynch was found guilty. He says he now has a chance to heal and move forward. Alexander Kwan, CBC News, Regina.